Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Paris, Spain, France campaign, whatever the thing is. Communism is finally on the rise in our country, and yeah, we'll be doing good, to be honest. I'm glad we're finally at that point. I was a bit done with not being able to do it, and now finally is here. We've watched Italy fail for long enough, and yes, expansionism is going to be planned soon enough. Just need to flip over to that beautiful, beautiful communism, which is growing incredibly fast. So that is kind of lucky for us. So let's see if we can do this slightly more peaceful. I'm not going to wait till 38 for elections, because that's going to be taking way too long. Alright, Italian war is over again. Is there anything I can do, like fuck up in Italy, that will... No, they're about as fascist as they can be, so... Well, you know, that's to be expected. Okay, dokily. Light tank production is looking decent. Oh, you guys can actually get deployed on this guy. Research of advanced radio is done. Well, let's get some radio detection, and I think that makes sense. We're getting close to our synthetic oil experiments. But I think we've got a lot of the 1936 research already done, which is not particularly a good thing or a bad thing. It's just kind of puts us in a weird spot, so to speak. You know, leftist rhetoric, and we need the Communist Party to be in charge before we can do that. We don't need heavy fighter focus at all. There's some naval research we have to do, so might as well pick it up right now. And then, yeah, I think then we're close to done already with our entire focus tree. I am gonna try to start boosting communism in the US, so we don't have to take them on. It seems like a fun thing to do. Besides, they're a fairly weak country right now, so that might actually result into a favorable position. We will, however, I will attempt to do it with the Civil War, of course. Right, we have a proper... That's all there, that's all there. Let's see, this is 1938. Okay, that's just a little bit too much, but I think... like getting these like a year at a time is not that bad of an idea. Alright, how's communism looking? It's already at 25%. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. So yeah, you can say that like Lenin, if you don't read the alternate histories that are posted on the comments down below with Links Productions, I really recommend that you do. They're fun, and they add a little bit of extra depth and flavor to the games. And yeah, they're pretty fun. They are pretty fun. Well, I think we are as ready as it gets. Now, there is a fairly large Italian navy, but I'm kind of hoping, banking on the fact that that's mostly whatchamacallit, exactly that one, submarines. That's the one. Jesus, thanks Brain for the assistance. What are we looking at in reserves? We got a lot of fighters. We got some seaplanes. Is there some carrier fighters? Synthetic oil experiments are ready. Did I get... yeah, I do. Okay. We'll go for the support battalions first. I think they will be of more higher importance than anything else. Our navy focus. We'll go for capital ships because I'm not really planning on doing much carrier work. I've actually never really done carriers. I might do it if I play the US again anytime soon. Or Britain, for that matter. Alright, propaganda films are ready. Let's get signal companies. Yeah, we're looking really strong on research. I think we have one of the more modern armies in the world. Everything is really researched up to snuff. Yeah, you don't get much better. So now it's just waiting for the Communist Party to take over. And hopefully they're not going to do it by civil war, because that would be a bit of a... I never really liked Civil War. They strip you of a lot of the army organization materials and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would perceive it as a fairly bad thing if it happens. So let's take a quick look at production. Heavy tank, light tank, and this all seems pretty good. If you take, yeah. No, this is fine. Right. Synthetics. Let's get a synthetic factory everywhere. Where we can. Goes, ooh boy, you're gonna need the oil and the rubber, especially if we are gonna be communists and go to war with the entire world. I can tell you now that we are gonna get in trouble. I need to make a small force that is gonna stay in the... Exactly there. I don't think our just funky Atlantic wall plan is that necessary, so I want some Nugent d'Atangre Entrangere. One of my divisions apparently was named wrongly. Please let me know which one it is. I thought I did it right. It might be the infantry de Sud Alpine. It's like the Alp infantry, I think it is. So that might be the one that's wrong. Probably give it a look. Let me just, because we're waiting again, a little bit off screen again, so I might give it a little bit of an overview. Create studio, community. Let's see. Alright, there are carrier fighters already, so we get some proper D501s and the likes. Pretty good. We're not using MPs, so I'm not gonna bother researching them right now. This is a 1936 tank, so I might as well pick that up. In the meantime, I'm scrolling through quite a few videos. Basically all comments that have ever been given, but there we go. No, I thought I did them all right then. Just reading through the lists right now. Regular infantry is gonna stay as it is. Paratroopers we don't have. No, I think I'm doing this right. Sorry. So heavy tanks are Unité AMXL, AML is for the light tank divisions. Infantry de Alpine is the modern day name for the mountaineers. Let's see, Different or motorized is Unité motorisée. Yeah, I did that. So if there's anything wrong, you need to be slightly more specific. Because I actually don't know which name I done goofed now. I don't think I need naval doctrine, but who cares? Then the guys stop complaining about a lot of things. Anyway, communism. Please hurry up, we're only at... How many points are we getting a day now? Only 0.6 left because of the scaling. You know, that damn scaling. Beautiful light tanks. Well, these things are getting infantry divisions are getting trained fairly quickly. So it takes about 175 days to create 600 tanks. That's some impressive speed. Let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these at least. Engineering companies are ready. Alright, so that's all this. 1936, this is 700 days. A little bit too much. 1936, however, we can pick up the interwar artillery. Research. Do I need anything else? Yeah, armored cars, another 5 that we could do. And of course I need another one of these. Now, right now it's not that important. So we need about another 20. Okay, but first we gotta do this. Artillery. We don't need anti-tank guns or anti-air guns right now. I might use them later. There's no need in this. It's 1936. Not that necessary yet. Air doctrines are completely done. This is 1940, this is 1938. This is taking me 1200 days. Yeah, that's a little bit too excessive. I'm gonna go for the construction first then, because fleet is always like one last on my mind. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go, and the rest of it can become regular, good old civilian industry for now. There we go. Nice. That's all set up. Very good. You just get an entire like chunk of forces. So the French theater, this is gonna be this is like the Vietnam. Not really. It's Indo-China, I think. Just let them call Pacific for what it is. But so Asia/Pacific. This is a low priority theater. You guys get some commander that's getting shipped off basically, and these guys are colonial troops, so we'll make them, I don't know, pink. You need a color for them, and you will protect basically some of my interests in these regions. Now hopefully they're not gonna do too much traveling around, because that would be a bit of a not so good thing. I think that's literally all that I need to protect here. I could add the Africa in there. I have no real care for them right now. I don't need to protect the entire coastline, just or airfields, just guard the important bits, and yeah, there we go. Colonial force being shipped off. Good. Light tank production is doing rather well. Just waiting for that bloody communism to come through. Communism starts glorious, ends in disaster. Anyway, improved screen ships. I think there's just one more after that. That's the heavy fighter focus. Oh, we can go for national mobilization now. Good. So we get another 1%. And then the Soviet Union doesn't exist, so this one is not possible. So we will take humanitarian, whatever. I don't know. Alrighty then. I hope this is not going to be another episode where nothing happens due to the fact that it's always going to take a little bit longer than planned. But about 50%, I'm expecting it to start working that way. I don't want to wait to 1938 elections. Like, oh, come on, game. I've been sitting out here just waiting for this to happen for too long. Holy crap, they've been building a lot of fleet. Can I beat them? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Who cares, for that matter. Alright, well, I'm just gonna upgrade all the airfields that I've already got planned and spaced in here, so... It's gonna be an important place. I don't know why, but it's gonna be air detection. So that's our radar. Or radio detection. Excuse me. That's not as necessary as anything else, so might as well start working on these ships. Yeah, that will do. It's quirky to see how that works. Alright, so international mobilization, got another 3 point of that, and then I need to move you all down. Let's see, we got some stuff there, a couple of forts, and there we go, we got the military factories. Great, great. Alright, so we can already start trading less on oil. Field hospitals are ready. Gonna start trading less on rubber. A little bit less on tungsten for some reason. Okay, okay. MPs, not using them. So yeah, naval. Interwar artillery is ready. I might pick up some more artillery-based stuff later on, but for now, not really interested in it. Oh god, all my researchers are coming to an end. Well, we're close to 1936 anyway, so... Yeah, so the entire Navy is gonna get research in an incredibly short amount of time. The carriers, the Joffreys. Ugh. They're spoiled little rat carriers. But I think every time I research a new tier, we should just build an entirely new fleet. Seems like a good way to do things. Right, how's construction looking? So the second batch is nearly done. Good. Very good. Alright, just waiting for that bloody communism. It's getting close. Hopefully. See, this is support from not from like a minister, so this, I don't know if the event chain will pop up, like, which it normally does when these things start taking hold. But I can't boost communism yet, so national mobilization is done. So Humanité Unie, or whatever it is called, and then yeah, that's gotta be it. I think that's literally the last of the possible things, except for these two when the African and the colonial regiments get done. So this actually genuinely requires 2 different sides, not like just occupation. So yeah, it's heavy fighters, and then that's about it. Yeah. All right, that's the first ship ready. Oh, and we already can start replacing some of it. So when? This is 17th of December. I can wait for that. Okay, so we'll wait for that one. Really? Okay. Yeah, this is all done as well. Wow. Let's get the oil plant, I guess. Trying to stay with 1936 as much as possible before I really need to start setting off. Let's get the Charlemagne class. I don't think I'm gonna use much. Are they that much better? They've got less. They're gonna slow down the entire thing though. Keep an eye on the clock. So light tank destroyers. Was it tank destroyers or AAs I was using? See, this is where my brain just completely bills on me sometimes. Artillery and 1 tank destroyer. So what's the weight of an AA? 18th. That means that ship is done. Light cruiser and battleship. So we're still building this fleet, so I'm gonna stick with what we have now. What else do you need? Portuguese H-35, of course. We didn't upgrade that thing, so we got the FCM-36. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at trade. We can like skimp down on oil again. We need less rubber. We need actually more factories for that eventually. So that's not enough. That's definitely not enough. So next batch of let's see, ignore them, the Kostrobel. Ah, there we go. Referendum is preferable for a bloody revolt. So there we go. We are now led by Louis Froissart. The Communist Party is in power. And it's time to start getting to work. So justifying war goal, we'll take our claimed states, send it to the Italians. It's time that we also start boosting party popularity of communism in the US of A. We have finished that research. Now we can do our heavy fighter, or our focus. We can have a fighter thingy there. We get our excavation, get some more resources. Light tank destroyers are ready. Let's get some light SPGs. And I'm gonna take a look at the AAs for a second, because I might be able to set up the lines slightly more efficient. So there's our light TDs. Okay, what I'm gonna do though is stop you from deploying immediately on. Now we got our Joffrey class carriers already. Now it might be that the Joffrey class has less deck size. Let's see, there's a deck size of what? 55, and currently the Rochard has a deck for the 58. This thing is nearly done anyway, so yeah, let's let that run out. Now I'm gonna take a look at mobile AA for a second. I don't want to use them for AA, but it might be useful. I need a little bit more wood, so you guys will do the trick, I guess. So whatever you can get your grubby little mitts on, I guess. We have decent growth per month, 0.01. That's pretty decent, I think. So when can I expect war? 7th of May 1936. Well, that's soon enough. Okay, so less oil with the United States, less rubber with Britain, and I need a little bit more wood. Seems wood is not being traded that much. Like, a lot of people need wood, I think, but they're not trading it as much as I would expect. So that's our SPGs. These are relatively the same, by the way, the FCM36 and the Hotchkiss. I think they use the same base model for that one. Alright, so yeah, this is the first 1948 research that we genuinely have to do, because I think we've run out of 1936 stuff. Oh wait, we've still got Marines. Mountaineers are actually more important. Unassigned divisions. Okay, for now you can still go there. You can still go there at least. Death to fascism. Fascism is a danger to all of it, all of us. Yeah, we should expect at least 3 more then. Oh, no, I've said that wrong. There we go. Alright, Marines, paratroopers are not yet in my list of troops that I want. Okay, this is still... Okay, these are heavy cruisers, we can replace those. Yeah, 41 days of production is worthwhile. And we need a little bit more oil again. And... Close, 7th of May. Left 2 oil plants, we must rally behind the cause, we got our heavy fighter focus. Yeah, there isn't really much left here to research. Let's get paratroopers. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but I will research them. Alright, let's take a look through the list. This is all... Well, that's 1936, so I'll pick that up first. There is no real hurry to go ahead of time. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So let's just research other stuff that might come in necessary. At least that's my thought process behind it. Okay, well, we can build some more factories over there. Let's see, there is literally nowhere else I can build them, I think. Oh wait, we've got some opportunities here. Just get that little bit of extra. There we go. We're also gonna need these guys the moment we're gonna go to war with certain other nations. Also, Belgium doesn't seem to be protected anymore by... Like, I highly doubt there will be any guarantees, even though I will probably have generated quite a lot due to, yeah. Right, guarantee independence, can only guarantee communist nations, Solomon class. Can I just find other communist nations? Oh yeah, no problem. Good, very good. That's all that, it's 1940, this is all 1936 being worked on, 1936 is being worked, 1936 is done, 1936, there is some research here, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Only if necessary, done. This is 1938, this is 1937, so yeah, it is actually gonna get some anti-tank in there. Did I research those tanks yet? Yes, I did, so let's take a look at the Unity AMLs. And let's just look what the weight is of a anti-air. It's the weight of 1. Okay, but it mostly adds just air attack, so no, not gonna use them. This division works well enough. Alright, Italy, I don't know what's left of you. It's not gonna be much, so... Oh, you got a couple of tanks, that's not what I want. The other way around. Should be assigned to that army. Right, so... War's been declared. Red is on attack. You are on attack. You are on attack. You are on attack. And you're on attack. There's only blue. No, you're all. You've all got your war goals and plans and thingies, and Italy joined the Axis. So who else is in the Axis then? Oh, Germany. Huh. So fun thing. We are also at war with Germany. Matahari immediately got executed because, you know, she has been there for years and nobody cared about her, and then war started again, and it would be like, wait, we still have this woman in our dungeons. Let's execute her quickly. And I still need more firearms for that. And I need more wood because of that, which annoys me. Let's trade some with Mexico. That will be built, don't give a shit. So let's trade with some Chinese wood a little bit. Okay, so Italy is, surprise, surprise, losing in rapid succession. Because nobody expected that to happen. Now, we probably have some naval battle results. We lost some submarines here. Well, that's to be expected, to be honest. And this is going to be a brutal battle. Because I think the Italian fleet was... It is a lot of submarines, yes, but they will win this fight. Their carriers have been emptied. That takes care of a lot of things. But look at that. That navy is sinking. Even worse, that navy just has been sunk. Kind of what I was afraid of what would happen. So you guys are all gone. So let's fight through the last bit of Africa, which is now taken. Good. That is the Black Division as well. I think you guys can just set up some coastal defenses right around here. Mostly just focus on harbors. There we go. There's only 7 of them, so yeah, go ahead. Take care of that. Thank you very much. Now, I don't think we can get enough naval control to even fix that, so... okay. Strasbourg will become Strasbourg and Mulhouse will become Mulhouse. Sure. So you guys can immediately try to... This is what I was afraid of what would happen, these small invasions. But not to be worried too much. Alright, just go down. Go, and... These tanks will be fine. Germans do not have a inkling of attacking, but if I remember correctly, Germany barely has an army to begin with, so might as well just push in with the rest of the Red Army as well. Because last time I checked, Germany merely has, 23 divisions, so we've already got more divisions stacked up against the German border than the Germans have in total. So it's just the Italians, which have no manpower left, remember, because they, you know, bled that on their own. So it's just the Italian fleet that we need to worry about once the Italians surrender, so we cannot get our tanks across. That's like the, I think, most annoying thing about the entire ordeal. Right, so we should have an aerial attack here. No, we don't. How is it possible? We should have more than enough. There we go, it's in our favor. That's the last of the Italian forces. So, I guess there are a lot of defensives here. Yep. Alright, so I have no bombers, so it's gonna take a while. But there's enough firepower going that direction, so that's not something we have to worry about in excessive amounts. Right, improved anti-air guns. Well, not entirely what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Keep going, and keep going, I guess. Let's not worry too much about those final bits. The national unity is higher than I was expecting. I need these bombers. The guys to fly over this air zone, so you and you. Go fly over Italy as well. I need the bombers to take in account some bombing of... Never mind. Rome capitulated to who? You were still fighting with them? Oh boy. That's a funky surprise. Heavy tanks, you can start assisting with that. So Abyssinia took like majority rule here. That is... Seriously, like the game... This is something that needs to be fixed. And I'm not even joking about this anymore. how much war... Yes, they were in an earlier war, but how much of their war score is being, you know, generated by them and not by, you know, how much of the occupational points would be generated by them as compared to what I did? Like, literally, I should own all of that. And I will declare war on their little asses the first chance I get, because that is just a massive, massive no-go. Apparently I set up my forces wrong, so... Yay. Anyway. Just need to clean up Germany. A bit of an anticlimactic war, but, you know. I'm gonna blame them for it. So we got some... these guys that I want to stay around, and that's it. Okay, so the mobilizing of forces thing, it did literally nothing. Oh, that sounds like best events ever. 937, so that is gonna be improved machine tools and the likes. So we got some free dockyards. Yay us. Can Germany please fall? Our forces are fairly quick actually, so... Yep, just march to Berlin. Berlin has been owned by the French once again. This is like the second time we've just marched through France. Unopposed. Industry. It's like the common thing to do. It's like, instead of the, you know, Germans always crushing France, France is these days always crushing Germany. There's very little Germany left to crush soon though, if this keeps going. Bremen has a lot of naval defense apparently. MPs. Let's get the thingy-mabob here. Alright, so you three. There we go. Can I, yeah, fly from here and then go onto that one? I don't even know how they're reaching it. Oh, with Zeppelin, so it makes a little bit of sense. So, take that, take that. You assist with that. All of you attack Bremen. I don't know, you guys stay there. Rostock and Stralsund, sorry. And you guys just, I don't know, push towards Königsberg. Just keep going, you know. Germany should be close to capitulation, I think. Yeah, they're surprisingly less towards capitulation than I was expecting them to be, but... They must have incredibly high unity under Adolf, yeah, 90%, so we literally just have to take everything. No problem. Which air fleet are we talking? Oh, this is another carrier fleet. This gonna get sunk. Shit. Italians are doing a lot more damage than I expected. Oh well. Abbasid's gotta be next. As well as the Dutch. So I actually don't know who I'm gonna take down first. The Dutch will be really nice. There we go. For our supplies. How did you generate so much fucking score? I am not even joking. I'm definitely gonna take this and this though. Nah, that's expensive. You can take that. I've got land there anyway, so... Start with taking all of this. And I actually don't care much about the Italian oil anymore. And I gotta take all of this here though, because I'm not gonna fuck around with that. 1500 points for Rome. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can tell you if Italy's now under my control for Rome because it's too expensive. 180. What's up with that? And we have an Italian puppet by dear old bastard. Well, don't expect him to take anything else. Oh god, I can't take much more. Sinisi. Where the hell did they... I don't know. Rhodes is mine at least. Don't even know where they set that up. Some German colonies in Africa, perhaps? I don't know where that is, though. I'll take that as well. Pass. Okay, so they're out, so I can just take all the states. Done. That's it. Alright, so next target, surprisingly enough, is gonna be this asshole. Just for the war goal, conquer. I don't care. I am annoyed by the fact that they even dared what they just did. So, Red Army. Actually gonna send you guys home. Do a little bit of coastal defense. No particular reason though, just need to get to set them up somewhere. Alright, well, that takes exactly 100 divisions, that's nice. You guys, have some fun here. And you guys, you're gonna take Rome. Which is a bitch to take over, I know. Now these Marines don't need to do much anyway, so for now they're fine. I think they can start taking like a serious preparation on the taking over of England. So yeah, let's go for Dunkirk to Dover. Tanks, for now, station around here, that's fine. That is all set up. Okay, we managed that one a little bit. Okay, you can go into that one. I don't need my light tanks as much right now, so I'm gonna just take them out of Africa though. So just, you know, protect the Mediterranean a little bit. I don't give a shit too much, to be honest. Just need to get you built. There we go. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's all that. Okay. Nice. Let's take a look at fleet damages. African Navy took. Let's see. You need 1 heavy cruiser and 5 battleships. Or are you one of the new ones? I think that's actually one of the new ones. Heavy cruiser, 5 battleships. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. So Asia is fine. Atlantic Navy is fine. That one is fine. I think my Mediterranean Navy got completely wiped out, as well as my Indian Navy. So let's both of them just give them full honors again. So okay. So that's India and Mediterranean. Right, there we've got light cruisers and light cruisers on the India and Mediterranean navies. And then let's also need to look at the submarines. We've got heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers. India, Mediterranean. Super heavy battleships and super heavy battleships. 5 of them per. Could take a while to build these, but whatever. Right, and not the Joffrey class carriers actually, because let's see, show outdated equipment. Let's take a look at the. Which one is it though? It's one of my carriers. It's the Ronarks that I upgraded completely. Yeah. So one of them, and don't show me outdated anymore. And another Ronark, and 3 per. All right, so that's the Navy fixed. Now we have a lot of extra factories that we could work with. Let's first of all get another one of those. Then let's get another one of these, because they're always useful. And that is in short all we need. I'm not even joking. What else do I really need? Can overstack on the tanks a little bit. Can go one more motorized. I think that is actually not a bad idea. So yeah. Oh crap, I missed it that. I'm gonna go soon out of heavy artillery, but that's fine. There isn't really much that we need, of which we currently need to build just a lot of factories. So for now, just leave it at that. You're probably complaining about the carrier, right? Yeah, you're gonna keep doing that for a while. So I have a little bit more tungsten than I had before. Got a lot more wood, so I can stop trading that. Thank God. Let's unpause for a second. There we go. And I'm gonna need a little bit more of this. So yeah, let's just build that all over the bloody place. Wherever we can build it, we'll build it. Germany's industry is actually incredibly up to date. Because I think there are, like, yeah, there are no factory slots left, like, anywhere. Not in Germany, at least. We're gonna go with construction engineering. There we go. Right, because 3 military factories can't do much about that. That's fine. Mediterranean fleet's not going to be as important anymore, so they will probably be repurposed as an Atlantic fleet. Actually, no, that's not right. I think my Atlantic submarines got completely sunk, or my Mediterranean submarines, they're gone, right? Yeah, my Mediterranean and Indian submarines are completely gone. So, yeah, we got Africa sub here, and we got Mediterranean sub there, so we need at least one more submarine fleet to be added to this list. 1, 2, 3. And be deployed like Palermo. That's fine. You're gonna be the submarine fleet there. Right, I need a little bit more. Actually, do I? Nah, with the factories coming in, I think we'll be good. And the tank is ready. And, yep, industry. We've already got those lined up, so 1938 is the next one. Well, might as well get the computer machines. With that, I'm actually going to end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. We are going to declare war on Abyssinia. And after that, I'm probably going to clear up some in the Netherlands and Belgium. And get some control done there. And I probably will take the Republic of Spain. And after that, we'll go after the Portuguese. I just want to get this, you know, restore the Holy Roman, Roman Empire, basically, as well. While we're boosting popularity. Your enemies. So with that, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.